Tajahao from Chinese train station. I got a train in half an hour, but no excuses. I need to record the video for you. So the weekly performance. This is unusual video because I'm gonna talk about things and then I will edit it with some footage that I made in our warehouse. So weekly performance last week was a prime deal. Technically Sunday is not over in United States, so it's not done yet. It's not completely full, but either way, you can see like throughout 4 weeks we almost doubled the revenue, the margin even more. But the interesting fact that if you look at here, the ad spend like 4 weeks ago was $14,000 per week. Now it's roughly $20,000 a week. So we spend about $3,000 every bloody day for the advertising. Anyway, the thing that I want to tell you is that that's a little bit tricky. This whole Prime deal and all of the Christmas deals, the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals are quite tricky because you pay upfront for the deal, $500, $600. In some cases, in some countries it's cheaper, but in general it's more or less like that. And the tricky part is you pay like $600 for the ASIN. And look at this. Let's see the statistics and metrics. And you lowering the price because you know the Prime deal, you have 30% off, 20% off. That's the whole point of this Prime deal. So you pay money upfront to sell units with a lower price. Let's see on the, as an example, is United States. The last week, the average order value is like $129, while before that our one order would cost us $140. So you see we have a discount. But again, you pay upfront for the being on that deal. And as obviously on the Prime deal, there are lots of clicks. People are clicking, increasing your ad spend. Where's the ad spend? Total ad spend. You see on the United States, it's about 20% increase just because people clicking, even though they might not buy you a thing. What I was thinking to tell you about is the COGS, the cost of goods sold. So the elasticity of the units are quite severe. You cannot increase the price, the sales price of the unit without damaging your ranking. It's not working like that anymore because market oversaturated. There are too many things on Amazon and in general in the economy. We have too much stuff. Meaning that there is a drawback. The drawback is that you cannot increase your efficiency. And the Jedi way of improving your efficiency is to lower your costs. And there are two leverages. Technically there are more, but two major leverages in doing so. You either improve your shipping, you deliver more efficiently. When you negotiate the price with your freight forwarder, you make all of the paperwork and bureaucracy stuff in bulk. You like lowering the per unit cost for each of the units that you are shipping. And another way, the second way, you look at your purchase order cost. You look at the how is your item is comprised, which particular counterparts takes the most of it in order to produce your thing, whatever you're selling, whether it be like cheese grinder, I don't know, the lightning cord or toothbrush or anything. It doesn't matter. Your product has the BOM. You see like the BOM, the thing like the huge Excel spreadsheets of everything what it's comprised of. So your product has it. Now, the lower part of our product is completely owned by us. Now we produce those things ourselves and those machineries out there. So it's fully controllable by us. Again, significant price reduction. And the right way of increasing your margin and increasing your efficiencies, go deeper into details, into the weeds of your costs, of the production costs, of what kind of a material you're using, and what kind of counterparts you're using, who is your supplier. And the beauty part of it is that once you go into the weeds of that, and once you go and you actually discover what is your product made of, and you find out with the supplier who's making your product, most likely they will be incredibly happy, undescribably happy to help you to improve your product. Because in some sense, the raw material suppliers, they just think about like they are volcano. They are volcano. They constantly need to erupt lava. They constantly need to erupt raw materials for someone. And when the economy is shrinking, whenever you approach them saying like, guys, you're erupting my lava, you're erupting my raw materials, but I got product feedback, I got market opportunity of increasing the unit, we need to tweak something, we need to create something new, we need to get the new mold, we need to try to test the new material, we need to try to test implementing something. They will be, first of all, they will be incredibly happy to work with you. Second of all, they will not increase the price for you. They will not increase the price for raw material. On the contrary, they will ship you up front much of the stuff that you order, because they understand on the back of the hand, they also understand like, all right, that fella, he knows his drill, and he is like investing for something new. I'd rather help him and work with him long term rather than like rip him up right now. That's actually what is happening. Like, I'm in China right now. This is 英国 because of that. 这个英国 英国 这是什么 加拿大 Ah, 加拿大 This is 加 means add, na means take, da means big. Add, take, big. Canada. Canada, yeah, this goes to Canada. This goes to Canada. This goes to 英国 England, Great Britain. Actually, what you're gonna see that your final product, your unit economics, will be shrinking. You see, like from our particular case, the COGS is constantly increasing. Like the red sign, the red numbers here are showing that they're increasing. The one particular case was like cheaper, good, but the trend line is obvious. The inflation, increasing costs of the sustaining the stuff, the taxes and all of that, the environmental product and all of that bullshit, it's all increasing the price. And the only way to increase your efficiency is just to lower the COG. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing that. So now I'm gonna edit this whole thing to show you what we actually. Oh, and another thing. Also, yes, another thing. The sellers neglect the tiers. The sellers neglect the tiers, the sizes of the units. For example, here we have the box optimizer tool, but I don't have internet, obviously. Yes. God, please help me out. I'm making a video. Like, come on. I get this. I understand. Yeah, I don't have internet. No more internet. Okay, you just need to believe me. So, in our platform, we have the box optimizer. So actually checking the tier of which particular category your product falls into. And sellers neglect that because the tiers, the difference of the Amazon fees from tier to tiers is different. Like they differ substantially. Like in our case, in our product, the 1 inch difference make a $17 difference in the fulfillment fee. $17. So in other sense, we reached out to the supplier saying we need to shrink our product by 1 inch. What? Yes, we need to do that. So we shrink the product, we shrink the box. We kept all of the characteristics the same. We changed the box, And we just immediately, right away, saved about $17 per unit. Assume that we sell 10,000 units a year. You see how much money we saved? Money saved is money earned. That's how it works. It's funny, like, 美国 means United States. 国 means country. 美 means beautiful. So technically speaking, in Chinese language, United States translated as beautiful country. How ironic is that? Oh, and this is AGL, Amazon Global Logistics, just arrived to pick up our goods. I'm not making fun of them, I love them. Amazon Global Logistics is awesome. Best freight forwarder so far. And believe me, we know a lot of them. Everything is packed. Raw materials for roughly 2,500 units are going to assembly factory. Yes, if we go to mission control, and if we go to the product itself, this particular body, and we see fee history. So back in 2000 something, I don't remember, maybe like 2021. Let's actually find this. Let's see if I can find this. I never tried it, to be honest. There was like a huge period of time where our unit was, yes, you see, the huge period of time where our units has been reclassified to higher tier. So initially we paid like $16 per fulfillment. Then throughout the May 2024 up to September, we were paying more because Amazon recalculated the fees, the tier for us. So we took our 3 months to re-establish new box, and we get back to our original tier, saving a lot of money. This piece of crap of a box everybody used, sticking with the glue. Piece of shit. Look at this hour box. Look at, like, Lego-like. No glue, folding all of the dimensions. And lead high. 30 seconds and all done. No glue, super sturdy. Proud of it. So initially our box was capable of carrying like 6 boxes on top. Now with no new box and new thickness and new design, we can fit in 15 units on stock like that. 15. 1-5, as Chinese people say. Money saved is money earned. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's my really quick video because I gotta go to get my train. Okay, anyway, have a good one. Love you all. Bye.